It's your boy Woody, and today we're gonna do something really simple. We are going to explain a mid-range account versus the long-range account. And guys, it's very, very easy to pretty much switch over, or switch different ways. Okay, so we'll start off with one thing. Okay, so as you can tell right here, I am recruiting majority of mid-range troops, okay, because you are going to go into mid-range. You're not going to go to long range. So long range is no longer, I mean, it is needed because you're going to do a 1-1 99 troop formation, but I mean, it's going to be the same thing as like that, where you load the back row up with the mid-range stuff. But you're going to be more loading this up with the mid-range versus the long range. Okay, so the officers, they stay the same. You're going to want to use, all these same officers. But the big difference is all these little tiny things right here, you want them to be mid-range. So you got mid-range attack, you got mid-range expert, and then you got the mid-range HP. So that right there is the difference, honestly, between the officers. As you can see, I mean, you always want to have the melee HP. Always want to have it like that, because you obviously, whether you're long range or mid range, your front line still needs to hold. So as you can see, obviously that everything is mid range, and this is the way you want to keep it. And you want to get these literally maxed out, as much as you can. And obviously I got one of these, but she's not even being used, so I don't know why I'm even on that one. But even your Kingsley, even though you don't use it, it is always good to have Kingsley, all of them like that. And then same thing, as long range, you're going to have the Saki and the Captain Morgan or Major Morgan. And this same setup as long range when it comes to your troops, because that's going to be where your troops are going to be. So I guess the biggest thing you're going to want to do would be, I'm going to just use it in the uranium mine, because then I can show you how to set the troops up for the most part. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do adjust. Okay, let's start at the beginning. Let's say we're at butt crack 0. All right, so it's the same way. I usually like to set 100 on each, except for like the hell tanks and the shredders. I always like to put at least about 1500 in the hell tanks, and then I'll put about 2500 in the shredders, and then 100 in each other one. But those are lower ones. We gotta build those up. Or even if you want to do 1 and 1, you can do that, but do realize that those Titans will take those out in one hit. So that's why I like to put 100 in there. So, and then I'll go right to the back line, and I will literally put like maybe 75 in these. And I'm doing that because you guys are looking at me like, oh wait, what are you doing, Woody? What are you doing? Well, this is no longer a long range account, so it is best to have like the little bit as much in the back, so it's still hitting. And then you load up your middle range. Hold on. I'm gonna load these up as much as I can. And so when you're looking at this, look at the stats. So that's got 212 attack, right? That's got 216 attack. That's got 181 attack, and then you go down to the bikes, which, I mean, it has a lot, but they die fast, extremely fast. So, I mean, the bikes is not exactly the best, because if you look at the HP, a little here at 5.2, versus, well, hold on, 5.2, defense 347. I guess the bikes would probably be the best, honestly. Now that I'm looking at it, 907. So maybe the bikes would be the best. So this is where you're back, like how you would go in long range. You'd set up full back, figure out which one's the best. Same difference with mid range, is you're finding out what's the strongest one on mid range, and you're loading up with that. So that would be the best way to do that. So I'll go ahead and put all the bikes in there, right, and start messing with. I'm watching that numbers on top because those are important. You don't want to go over because then it'll start pulling from other areas. Okay, so I'm right around there. I obviously want to put more of these in there. So from here, I'm looking at that, and then I'm looking at the very top thing. Dang it! I'm looking at let me go back. Sorry, I'm looking at this right there, and we are at what? 38,927. Man, Jesus, get that off the screen. I hate when I hate that. I don't even know how to turn it off, but dang it. Sorry. All right, so let's see. We have 10,000 more. We can go a little bit more than 10,000. So I'm gonna go back to put 21, like that. So we still have more to go. So we will go back to put 22, like that. See, now we're getting closer. We're literally about 2,000 away. So I'll put 2,000. And we have more. So we have like 538, I think it is. Let me try. 538. No, we still have 60 more to go. So what? That would be 98. And we're dead on. So that basically, of course, you want to pull your zombies. Some people will put 200, but if you have enough, why not just keep them loaded? Save that to number 7, of course. And that's basically your mid-range is where your backline at long range would be. And you notice the front, you always got to have a strong front, you know. I mean, some people, they'll use more, especially in the uranium mines. They'll use like 6,000 shredders or 5,000 shredders, or in dual dominance, you want to use a lot of shredders up front. So, yeah. And then the back, literally, you know, basically nothing. Like how you would set up the mid-range, you'll set up the back range, like basically nothing. So that's the way I've definitely always done mid-range. It's not too many people use it like that. Use mid-range, period, because mid-range does cost more. I'm not gonna lie, it does cost more to maintain a mid-range account. It does. I mean, there's no escape from that. But in the long run, I believe mid-range is going to be the best strategy that you can use, because it attacks the back first, where all the troops, the majority of the troops are. Okay, so if you go against a long-range attacker, instead of having to beat those shredders down first, it's attacking the back line first. So then that's where all their troops are. So you're attacking and eliminate where all their troops are first, which is why you kill a lot more troops than you would in long range. All right, this is your boy Woody. I'm out.